My name's Alison Bodley and I'm a heritage consultant. I've been working on the Wilberforce House Museum engagement strategy for 2 years. I researched it and wrote it with a colleague of mine, and then there were a series of co-produced activities that have eventually led to the creation of an advisory group for the Wilberforce House Museum, and from that will direct future work. So the whole project has been very important because Wilberforce House was refurbished for the 2007 anniversary. It's a good solid history, but it hadn't really got much contribution from people of colour. And we knew that was important, but it wasn't until we'd done this project that we realised how much of a difference it actually makes to get a different viewpoint. So the first project was to do some new galleries on films, activists and abolitionists. And the idea was to get people of colour to talk about their own history.
He died young in the midst of campaigning for his fellow men.
A lot of the scholars in this area are white scholars. It is important. There's more black scholars, there's more African, Caribbean scholars who look at these issues and also do the research to find more information and also relate it to what's happening today as well.
The next project was a co-production called Homelands, which was based on a photographic album, and it was of a soldier who had been in Sierra Leone during the Second World War. So we took some of the people who'd worked on the initial gallery films. They gave us a different outlook. They could speak with authenticity and authority.
In Africa in the 1940s, if you carry an umbrella, it means you're very affluent. Before the advent of the Europeans coming or the British coming to Africa, there were no umbrellas. So it's very boastful that the wife is carrying an umbrella.
This is in Jue, and the guys who are dancing there definitely are Fulanis, which I am a Fula from Sierra Leone. So this is our traditional Fula dance. They are known as Nyamakala. So they were there to entertain the battalion.
So there's a new community space, and we started on 2 exhibitions that could go in there. And one was with the Humber Modern Slavery Partnership. That runs alongside the new permanent gallery about the legacy of the slave trade. We gave them literally a blank sheet of paper and we asked them what they would like to see in the museum. They all came to the same conclusion, that the main legacy was modern day racism, and we co-wrote it together, we selected all the images together, everything, all the interpretation is what they want to say. And it was a completely amazing experience, I think, for everyone on board.
Family visits to the museum never really went like they did for other people. I think it's just been a great opportunity to highlight all of the amazing work that's going on in the city.
When we started the group, I think there was a little bit of suspicion that actually this was just yet another tokenistic exhibition or event or activity, and we were just going to look like we'd consulted the community and then do the exhibition ourselves. And they were completely blown away that actually, no, it was proper co-production, that their ideas mattered and that they were the experts on many occasions.
Personal highlight, meeting the people. It's been real fun. We learned a lot from each other. It's been really nice.
I think the highlight for me really has been that collaborative working. We need to try and get the message out there in the most digestible way possible.
And to work with communities who were of either African or of African Caribbean descent was a great privilege because they taught us new ways of learning about the past.
It was very important that people like us are able to contribute towards this type of project to make sure it is cohesive.
I've changed the whole perception of Wilberforce Museum. It's an inclusive museum where the community has an active role to play.
We should know our history. I feel honoured to be part of telling that story for all the people who maybe can't tell the stories.
This forum educates people on what racism is. Hopefully it's to make a better tomorrow, right? That's why this is special and important.
I think what this has shown me is that we're all incredibly proud of our heritage. We are all incredibly protective of our heritage, and through that fire in our bellies, it's really created something magic and something to be proud of.